To you. The day is beginning. There's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Do 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 do. Oh, good morning, everybody. Aloha, live from Maui, Hawaii. That opening song, that was something we used to sing when I used to work for the kid with the kiddos in school who had autism and other developmental disabilities. I like to say special abilities because I don't think that there's anything wrong with an individual. Um, let's see. Yeah, I don't think anything's wrong with someone who behaves or operates or does life differently. Sometimes at a slower pace, or not even a slower pace, just at a different pace than I or we. So I don't say disabilities, I say special abilities. And I used to love going to work and opening up with that song because it's just such one of those, like, get the blood flowing and moving and everything and all that good stuff. So, all right, y'all. Couple of things before we get grounded and settled. I do want to apologize. Normally, I am becoming more consistent with these lives on Sundays. I like to call them Sundays at 7. Good morning to you too, sir. You hear the roosters out there. Um, but I am being more, consistent with with my posts and my interaction and engagement on social media, especially on YouTube, um, because I get to be the star of my own show, and it's like a dream come true. I get to say the things and express the things that are meaningful to me, and hopefully that are meaningful to you. So this is an important time. This is an important time in life, I think, for all of us to kind of start thinking about what it is we desire and what it is, you know, that lights us up. This feels so cliche. I don't even want to open up like that. So, but I just wanted to get that out. And just, yeah, and also apologize because I wanted to go. I want to start these at 7 a.m. here, which is Hawaii Standard Time, but now it's 8 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time, and I don't know what time it is where you are, but we're having a storm here on Maui, and it delayed broadcasting this morning. So I am just now broadcasting live here from Maui in my spacecraft, the van. Many of you know. Let me give you a quick tour. Many of you know. It used to look a lot differently. Can you believe I used to have a bed, like a bed in here? I used to have a couch in here. But it's a little different now. I'm trying to get a little bit more civilized in my living quarters. But this is the spacecraft. This is what I lived in for almost 2 years here on Maui, and it wasn't out of um, yeah, it was a choice, and it allowed me to create and build the infrastructure of all, the platforms that I have right now. So so that's where I'm at right now in the van. And again, it's been storming here. It's been really crazy, and I live 15 feet, well, maybe 30 feet from the ocean right there. And so we've been getting a lot of, like, waves and things that are coming in onto the street and into the neighborhood. So it's, we're all kind of looking out for each other right now, man. I got one of the uncles. He lives in his van down by the river, if any of y'all know about that. But no, one of the uncles live right there in his van, right on, the beach. And so we're always just kind of looking out and making sure that he's safe and his dog is safe. I got another uncle over here who lives in right on the ocean. So it's contrary to popular belief, it's amazing living near the water on an island. But there's also things that when storms hit, and when there's severe weather, it can get scary, man. I'm not gonna lie, it could get a little scary. You know what I mean? It kind of shakes the faith a little bit, in my opinion. But we make it work. We make it work, man. So again, sorry for the delayed broadcast this morning. Next Sunday I will definitely well, my intentions are to definitely start on time at 7 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. And if that's a good time, like, tell me what time is it? Let's see who's in here right now. There's a few people in here. What time is it where you guys are? Okay, I see Nathan. Yeah, he says it's 2:03 now. Is that 2:03 a.m. or p.m., my man? Um, yeah, let me know what time it is where you guys are, and what time will be more efficient for us to do these broadcasts, because I definitely want to make it conducive to everybody, and especially myself. Well, myself being the most important. I got to make sure I'm taking care of me too, and I'm an early bird, so that's why I do the 7 a.m.s. But if 7 a.m. um, does not support you in attending this broadcast, and definitely let me know in the chat or send me a message, and we can see how we can make some adjustments. Okay, feel like I got that out, and I wanted to start out with reading a little bit from Gnosis. I don't know if that's even, it looks like it's backwards right now, but this is Gnosis. This is one of my latest books that's available right now on Amazon. You could go pick that up. It's going to be a series of books, I believe, because Gnosis is all about self-knowledge and self-awareness. And so the more that I grow and evolve, and the more I'm living, the more I'm learning. So there will be more of these books. So this right now is the first book of Eman'on. And yeah, man, go ahead and support. Go ahead and support your boy if you can. If you need help purchasing it or anything like that financially, let me know. Maybe I can hook you up. Yeah, I get to do those kind of things. I can hook you up. If I want to give out free books, I will. Because it's more about the information, education, and the strength for me. So I want to begin by sharing with you guys. I'm gonna read chapter 3. It's on page 15 if you have the book. But this chapter is called the Call to Connection. And I read this yesterday, and I meditated on it, and I thought it would be good to just share with you guys today before we go into more of our discussion. And I don't think I'll be on here long because I'm already an hour overdue, but I'll try to give you the best that I got, right now. But let me read this to you guys real quick. Again, this is out of my new book, Gnosis. This is chapter 3, The Call to Connection. All right, it says, a man is driven by fear or by love. For me, my fear and I lived together through the hard times. It held me close, comforted me, and spoke calmly in times of anxiety. It was my friend, my guide, and my motivation. It convinced me that a beautiful woman was out of my league, and that her rejection was something to be avoided, even at the cost of my dreams. Let me read that one more time. And I'm talking about my fear again, right? It says, my fear convinced me that a beautiful woman was out of my league, and that her rejection was something to be avoided, even at the cost of my own dreams. But I say to you, let love be your new friend. The hands of a child are pure and clean, yet they can do good things and they can do not so good things. In the same way, the heart of a man is capable of great love and also great fear. But fear is a thief. It steals priceless moments away, leaving behind a battlefield of what ifs and regrets. To become a new man or woman, to become a new person, I should have put that in there. To become a new person, you must accept a pro bono way of life, where giving is its own reward and love is a gift freely given. This is not a painful sacrifice, but an act of grace. For when you set your sights on adding value to someone else, a different world opens up to you, and you become freer and more open. When you are able to give without expectation, you allow love to flourish. Do not worry about betrayal, hatred, or envy. For if you think about these things, you will attract them into your life. Instead, strive to be what you want to see in humanity. Let me say that one more time. Strive to be what you want to see in humanity. Unconditional love and positive regard for all. Let the story of my love be a lesson to all, that even in the midst of uncertainty, betrayal, and loss, a man can find his way home. For I am learning to trust myself, to follow the guidance of my heart, and to let my words be true. I now know that with you by my side, every sunrise is a chance to start again, to dance, and to dream, as if for the first time. Oh. Oh. Yesterday, I woke up in the morning and I expressed emotion through tears. And the reason for the tears was because I was so proud of myself. Just so proud of myself for not giving up completely. I had my moments on this journey where I gave up. I gave up in the moment. I gave up on myself. I gave up on the process of life. I just gave up. And it wasn't one of those giving ups as far as like, I'm never going to achieve this. I was exhausted, just tired, just constantly tired of doing the right thing and not seeing the results or the benefits or the harvest from it. And so yesterday morning, I started to reflect on my journey, and I realized that in this moment right now where I'm at is exactly what I've been building for, what I've been crying for, striving for. And when I realized that I was actually living the thing that I was giving my all to, it overwhelmed me. It overwhelmed me so much because I can only remember the hard times. You know? That's how conditioned pain is. That's how embedded, pain and survival and struggle is in my core system. It got to a point I couldn't celebrate small victories. Like they have to be big wins or nothing. And it was so difficult because I know that in order to be self-mastered and to love myself, I had to make sure that I was celebrating all victories in my life, not just the big wins. How do I celebrate and continue on in life when I just got divorced, or when I just lost my job, or my housing? How do I look in the mirror and say, good job? How do you do that? How do you deal with your pain and your struggle? How do you save face authentically, unapologetically? It's challenging. It's challenging. So it just came from me accepting the storm. Can't do anything about it. So if I can't physically do anything about an obstacle in my way, then how do I get over it? How do I overcome this challenge? I can't do it physically. So now I'm just left with emotionally and mentally. And that's what the self-mastery is, the journey I've been on. It's understanding my nervous system, what activates my nervous system. I don't say triggers anymore. That just has such a negative connotation to me. It's like, oh, I'm triggered. They triggered me. Ugh. I don't want to be triggered. I want to be I'm activated. Yeah, you woke something up. So now it's my job as an ontological ontologicalistician. How do you say that anymore? No, tongue tied. I'm an ontologist, and what an ontologist is a person who is just self-mastered, self-aware, that knows themselves so well. It's the study of you. Ontology is the study of a thing, the big, like the howness, the essence of a thing. So that's what I do. And anyway, it's just like, how do I do that if I'm afraid to look at the small victories? If I'm afraid to really look at a circumstance and say, there's something good here. There's something good here. And it may take as long as it takes to find it, but it is there. See, when I learned about myself that if I go with the story in my head, it's gonna manifest. It's gonna manifest. Like the imagination and the story in my head at some point is gonna play out in real time in a physical sense. I just gave you the answer. I don't know if you missed it. Remember earlier I asked, how do you remove an obstacle when you physically cannot do anything about it? How do you remove it? Just told you. Right here. It's that story. It's that story in your head. That narrator. You gotta, I sat with the narrator. I call it the historian. And I realized that this narrator is just a historian. All it's doing is regurgitating what was. It's just regurgitating what was. It's not teaching me anything. It's just reminding me. So I realized my historian kept reminding me of pain, kept reminding me of struggle, kept reminding me of survival. I'm like, WTF, this is not helpful. This does not serve me any longer. There was a time in my life where reminiscing on the pain and being a victim, it served me. I was a victorious victim. It's okay. That's what it was. I'm not gonna shame that part of me. I'm not gonna shame that era. Bro, I had to be a victim to become a victor. That's what I am now. Like, and here's the thing, like if there was a different situation and a model for me to not be a victim, then guess what? I would have already been a victor. But I can't blame myself and shame myself because of what I didn't have. If I had a self-mastered mentor or if I had a Dr. Eman'on Wanderer growing up, I can't even imagine where I will be right now in life. If I had a UBU, a University of Becoming You, where I can just absolutely just focus and zero in on growth, personal development, like if I had that, if that was my schooling, I can't imagine who I would be right now. I really can't. If from inception I had the ability to study myself and the support behind it, wow. Wow. So that's how I weather storms, man. I weather them. Whether or not there's gonna be a storm. Write that down. Whether or not there's always a storm. Whether or not there's always a storm. Whether or not you believe it. There's always a storm. Whether or not, there's always a storm. And I always say that there's always a storm before the calm. Yeah. I know history says there's the calm before the storm. Nah, man. There's always a storm before the calm. The calm is oh my gosh, the calm is inside the storm. You know how you go to the center of a storm, like with the eye of the tornado? And it's just like, you're just in this place where like craziness is happening around you, but you're in the eye of the tornado. Unmovable, stable, grounded, moving with the storm. So whether or not there's always a storm, and there's always a storm before the calm. So what do I have to do to get to the calm is go through the storm. I don't have to fight the storm. I don't have to deny the storm. I don't have to avoid the storm. I can't avoid the storm. So I go through the storm, whether or not I like it or not. Go through. Because nothing happens to you. Everything happens through you. Whoo! Nothing happens to you. Everything happens through you. Oh, man, I didn't realize how powerful this stuff was. How powerful it is to just say, I'm afraid. Big deal. I love that. I love that. I love that. I get to tell myself, like, yeah, man, I'm scared right now. I am so scared right now. Why am I scared? What do I want to do about it? What can I do about it? So, I'm excited to announce to you guys that the University of Becoming You, UBU, is now open for enrollment. The first course, the 6-week Be Me GED Sprinter course. That's the first class you take. That's the prerequisite before you move on to getting your bachelor's, master's, or PhD in your human potential. Oh yeah, this thing is real. This thing is real. And it's happening, and it's now, and it's available. And it's up to you. It's up to you. I will never shame you for not moving forward on your dream. There's no shame there. There's no shame in procrastinating. I'm not judging that. I'm not gonna sit here and beat you over the head about what you're not doing. I'm not gonna sit here and destroy your ego and your pride and belittle you because you're not doing the thing you say you want to do. No, man. I'm here to pause with you. I'm here to hold space. I'm here to say, take as long as you need to take. Go as fast as the slowest part of you feels safe to go. Karen Drucker. Just move as fast as the slowest part of you feels safe to go. It's your pace. It's your race. I'm running my race. And I'm running and I'm running and I'm running. And I look around and I'm like, okay, I have time. I'm ahead. Let me go back. Or let me turn to the side and check in with my brother or my sister. Hey man, how you doing? How's it going? How may I serve you? I don't want nothing from you. I want everything for you. Oh. Oh, it's about to get so beautiful, y'all. It's about to get so beautiful. Oh, you're gonna see. You're gonna see. Mark my words. March 22nd, 2022. What? March 22nd, 2026 at 8:26 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Here on Maui. Broadcasting live. Pure awareness. You're gonna remember this day. You're gonna remember me saying this. That life is about to get so good. It's already good now. You just may not have the lens or the clarity to see that yet. But it's okay. I'm at a place where I can see it. You know what I mean? I'm at a place right now in my life where I'm like this, looking out, and then I can take my observation goggles off and say, hey guys, look, it's still looking. It looks very clear up ahead. Yeah, I know this shit right here, the storm and everything, but keep going, cause I'm looking, guys. I'm looking, and the storm is it's very clear up ahead. Oh, you're right there. Keep coming, keep going, keep going, keep going. I can see it. Hey, I can. Do you want to? You're not ready to look ahead? Okay, let me know when you're ready to look ahead of where you are right now, so you can see what I see. Cause I can see you in the future, and you look much better than you look right now. Yeah, Joseph Garlington. I can see you in the future, and you look much better than you look right now. So when you say amen, when you say amen, when you say amen, you got it. When you say amen, when I say amen, when I say amen, it's done. Wow. 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 Okay. So that's all I have right now, y'all. The storm is passing. The doors of UBU are open. And it's time to celebrate. There's a song, old gospel song. Don't wait till the battle's over. Shout now. Because you know in the end you're going to win. Don't wait till the battle is over. Shout right now. Because you already know in the end. Look, I'm looking in the end, guys. I'm looking. You're going to win. I see it. I see you. You're going to win. So go within, you'll never go without. Choose love above everything, because love is in and for everyone. Live authentically. Be yourself unapologetically and have a kick-ass fun time doing it. Always know that fire is your spirit, water is your blood, earth is your breath, wind is... Oh, sorry. What was it? It's like this whole ramble. If you guys know anything about my Daddy Diaries, there's this segment. It's like a minute long affirmations that I would say at the end of those videos. And I haven't done those videos in so long, so I'm trying to, they're starting to come back up for me now. You know, so I can start reciting these things and sharing them with the world. You know, sharing them with those who are interested in becoming their best selves. I feel like you're already the best version of yourself if compared to past versions of yourself. So oh my God, think about that for a second. Whew. Think about this for a second. If you're aware, if you're in a place of your life where you're in awareness that you want more, or that you know what you want, or you know what you've been through, if you're at that place, guess what? You're the best version of yourself right now. You're becoming a better version, but right now you're the best version of yourself. So what are you doing, or what have you done to celebrate being the best version of yourself right now? That's what helped me. That's what helped me heal. Is when I realized, like, wait a minute. I'm not as sad anymore that someone's rejecting me. I'm now aware that I'm being rejected, and I'm aware that I don't like that feeling. So I'm aware that I want to do something else. So guess what? I'm already the best version, or a better version than I was. So what I do is I celebrate that. I said, okay, let me actually document this. Let me reward myself let me acknowledge the fact that, wow, right now I'm the best version of myself. How do I know that? Because I didn't respond the way I normally responded to a rejection. That means I'm a better version of myself. But what my historian wants to do is keep me. My historian wants to keep me in those books, in the book of history. See how they rejected you? Look at how this feels. They're always gonna do this. You see, this time they did this. This time they did this. This time they... It's like, bro, I don't want to keep reading the same passage. I don't want to keep reading the same book. So I don't want to be the same version of myself. And the fact that I'm aware of that makes me a better version of myself. So listen, y'all, I love you. Ain't nothing you could do about it. Sky is the limit. Thank y'all for joining. Tune in next Sunday for Pure Awareness Live. And hopefully it'll be at the right time. I don't know how many people watched today. I know most people were expecting the 7 a.m. But I get it, man. You know, I'm in a storm. I'm doing my best to weather it. So, had some technical difficulties, but here we are. And there it was. And I'm out. Love you.